Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents may or may not affect our daily lives. Listen, just a little schedule change. Your girl is not feeling well, but I did promise you all that I would come on and do a day-to-day update. So my update is going to be early, and you all can probably at 8:35 when this broadcast was originally supposed to air. You can review it on my page. Also, make sure that when you come in, please hit that like button. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll be open to a plethora of movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture videos that I have completed. Listen, and today was the day. I see that they no longer needed the guy from the graphics visual department from yesterday because apparently Grace Jabari hit the scene today. And I'm going through Victoria Bekempis' tweets, and like I said, I'm a not really rush through them, but I'm just going to go through them really quickly. So she came in. Uh, Grace Jabari came in. She took the stand. She was sworn in. She claimed that she was a little nervous. Her family was there to support her. According to Victoria Bekempis, Grace Jabari is described how they met in the UK set of Ant Man in September 2021. She described that Grace described that their romance was a whirlwind, with him saying, I love you early on, writing her little poems, etc. For her testimony, things took a turn in December when she visited him in ATL. Now, I don't know what happened in ATL, maybe some other court reporters know, but I'm just going to go down Victoria's really quick. Um, she stated that I guess in December, he was giving her instructions on how to interact with her dogs. And she mentioned that she hadn't been around dogs. The last time she was around dogs, it was with her ex, and he got upset and asked her how dare she mention his ex to him, and talking about how embarrassing it was for him that she dated him. She also said that his dogs is pathetic and all this kind of stuff, talking about her ex boyfriend. And this is all what Grace Jabari is saying that Jonathan Majors is saying to her. She got very teary eyed on the stand, and she also reported that he got mad at her for lack of cell phone reception when she was at Glastonbury. Uh, and this was an incident where he threw things around the apartment. She encountered that he had pulled some headphones out of her ear. After he had done these things, he would profess his love for her and say he wanted to marry her and not to tell anybody. She also, it is also reported that Mr. Bari recorded Mr. Major saying these things, and I do believe that that tape was played. Um, Mr. Bari claims that Mr. Major on several occasions has threatened suicide. Um, and she felt like because of this, she felt like she needed to be closer to him and isolate herself from other people. She put his emotional needs first, and at the urging didn't tell anyone, and that further fostered their isolation. Mr. Bari claimed that she felt really dependent on him. Let me see. They broke for lunch, and now they're on the day of the incident. She says that that morning they had brunch. They walked around. It was really nice and loving and sweet. When they left the apartment for Brooklyn, that's that evening when his mood changed. Apparently, in the elevator, he went off talking about she had too many buttons undone. So she buttoned up one, and she said that something had shifted. Eventually, Jabari said Majors revealed that he was angry that she spoke to one of his friends, Priya. He has a friend named Priya, about his behavior. So I don't know if it's the lawyer who she's referring to, but anyway, she says that he allegedly threatened suicide again. After calming him down, the evening seemed to go okay. Then the return ride home from Brooklyn. Uh, Ms. Jabari claims that what it says here that the allegation Jabari laid out in her testimony echoes the prosecution's. Charging doc said that she saw a sketchy text with a song, took the phone, and that Majors allegedly roughed her up, twisting her arm, striking her head with an open hand. All right. The prosecution asked Jabari about her interaction with the strangers who she met on the street after chasing Majors, why she went to the bar with him, and apparently she said she didn't want to be alone, home alone. They also wanted to address any question about how a person in pain could have chased someone after someone else and gone out. She knew that there was pain, but it didn't register. She says, I've danced on point shoes my whole life, danced with a broken rib. I just didn't feel it. So the prosecution has talked with her. I think they adjourned for the day. I believe that the defense is going to be talking with her on tomorrow. That's all I have. That's all I have. Again, y'all, I'm just not feeling the best today, so I decided to go ahead and do this early. Excuse me. Um, I'm about to wrap this thing up. Let's see. Excuse me. You can tell your girl is not feeling good. So, what are y'all thinking about Miss Jabari's testimony? I do know that Chill is going to have Danny on his show this evening, so y'all check that out so we can hear what went on in the courtroom. But that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. No, Blue, the defense didn't cross today. It doesn't sound like they did a cross because the prosecution spent a lot of time making sure that any of those questions that the defense had, they were going to make sure that those holes were filled before she is let loose on the defense. So, hey, Greg. But that's all I got, y'all. Your girl is not feeling that good today. So I'm gonna go on and wrap this up. I do apologize for coming on so much earlier than I expected, but I'm gonna get me some rest this evening. So please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell that coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I am over here making these videos. I'll be back tomorrow for day 5. And as always, people, make sure you go check out Chill's live stream that he's going to do tonight. I'm gonna try to check it out too as well. All right. As always, people. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank y'all.